Hello, movie lovers. Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'm bringing you my review of Never Leave Alive. I just recently finished watching this. This movie is truly the story of the hunter becoming the hunted. Be sure to click subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload great new content. If you do enjoy the review, be sure to show it some love and give it a like rating. So as I said, I just finished watching this one. It stars John Hennigan, who's also known as John Morrison from the WWE. And in this movie, he plays a professional hunter. Now, I really had to think, what the heck is a professional hunter? Like, do they sell their pictures to like hunting magazines, or they're sponsored by hunting equipment and they model their equipment? I don't know. What the heck is a professional hunter? How do you make a living hunting? And not only is he a professional hunter, he is world famous. It's funny just to even say that. So he's going on his next big hunt, and he's brought his manager or whatever that guy was. He's got a camera woman, and they're taking this Titanic of a ship to wherever it is they're going. I don't know if they ever really say, for his next big hunt. Now, for some reason, there's also other people on the boat. I think they're doing something completely different. They're not in any way related to what he's doing. Of course, along the way, the boat sinks. Now, either by luck or fate, him, his camera woman, and some other random dude all wash up on this nearly deserted island. Now, pretty predictably, the woman hates the hunter for some reason. The other random guy who washes up, he's like nearly dead and not important to the rest of the story. Luckily for them, they are soon rescued by some ex-Russian military men who are the only inhabitants of this island. So they take them in, they care for them, they give them some vodka, and then they inform them that their favorite pastime is hunting the most dangerous game, humans. So they tell them, just simply make it to the other side of the island. There's a boat there and you can escape. But we'll be hunting you. So they give them a little bit of a head start, and then they kind of hunt them. You know, they're not trying too hard really to hunt them. And for being experienced hunters, they sure rely on traps. They seem to have a trap like every 6 inches at least. Like, you could trip and fall through 3 traps. It was kind of ridiculous. And our 2 victims managed to stumble into, I believe, all the traps. So this movie was pretty predictable in a lot of ways. You know, just that there's going to be this friction between the 2 characters, and then, of course, the friction goes away. These guys who are... I can't give it away. Anyways, you just got to watch it, but just... it's pretty predictable what's going to happen in this movie. So I did kind of like this movie. I was trying to think of other movies that reminded me of this one. The Pest with John Leguizamo, and maybe Condemned. It's been a while since I've seen that one with Stone Cold, who's also a wrestler. Coincidence. So I think the main issues with this movie were they took too long to get to the island. There was just a lot of needless information thrown at you in the beginning. And they spent too much time just focusing on the actors, who, I'm sorry to say, were not the best at their craft. If you guys want to see how good of an actor John Morrison is, definitely check out this movie. But this movie wasn't terrible by any means. It did have some good adventure and action and, you know, a little bit of fighting and trying to escape and avoiding the traps and whatnot. So I did kind of like this one in some ways. I think this is an okay movie. I think some of you would enjoy it if you've seen movies like The Pest or Condemned and like those. I think this one's going to be up your alley. But I want to thank... so for a score on this one, I'm going to give it a 5.5 out of 10. Like I said, if they had just gotten into the action a little sooner and had a little more action throughout, like I said, the pursuers were kind of a little lazy, and they didn't really... they weren't like chasing them down. They'd like see them, and then somehow... they'd be not chasing them again, and then chasing them later. And, you know, I guess, you know, you can't just kill them right away, but at the same time, it didn't feel like there was this hot pursuit. Like they're just sitting around eating a pheasant at a campfire and you're like, aren't these guys trying to kill you? Like, shouldn't you not start a fire? But I want to thank you guys so much for watching this review. If you did enjoy it, remember to give it a thumbs up. I always appreciate it. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos. Check out suggested videos. Check out my website and my Patreon. I'll see you guys next time.